Fairest of trees under heaven and on earth, the orange came to be acclimated here. Thus destined, it will not live elsewhere, but grows in our southern land. Deep rooted, it cannot be transplanted, and has, moreover, a singleness of purpose. Green foliage, white blooms, how lovely and exuberant it looks, with its dense twigs and prickly thorns, the rotund fruit hanging in clusters, a riot of blending green and yellow, gleaming in a gay composition, elegant in color, pure inside, like a person loaded with virtue. It is luxuriant and fit for trimming. Here is beauty without blemish. I admire your youthful aspiration, so different from the rest of us. Standing alone, you will not easily budge. Truly, how praiseworthy it is. Deep and firm, you can hardly be moved. Broad-minded, nothing else you seek. Wide awake in this world, you stand alone, unyielding, not shifting with the tide. Your heart secluded, you act with care, without committing any error in the end. Endowed with virtue, not selfishness. You rank with heaven and earth. I wish, despite the passing of time, to be forever your friend, genial and graceful, free from excess. Resolutely you follow the principles. Though young in years, you are a teacher to us. Your conduct is like poise, a pattern you set for mankind. Lord of the river Shang, you, my lord, have tarried long in your journey. Ah, who has kept you in the middle of the islet, beautifully dressed and finely adorned? I cross the stream in a acacia raft. I bid the Yuan and Xiang still the waves, and the waters of the river flow placidly. I look for my lord, but he stays behind, playing the panpipes. Of whom do I think? Driving the winged dragon, he travels northward as I wind my way to Lake Tongting, with ivy and orchids for a curtain, oars made of iris, banners of Mongolia. I'll sail toward Shenyang on the distant shore. As I cross the great river, my spirit form I reveal. Revealing my spirit form avails not. Tenderly, my maid heaves for me a long sigh, my tears coursing down in a stream. In my seclusion, I think of you without end. The cassia oars and magnolia planks, I chop ice on piles of snow, pluck woodland vines in the water, or gather lotus flowers on the treetop. When hearts are alien, matchmaking is labor lost. Affection, lightly given, is lightly severed. Over rocky shoals the waters flow sluggishly, while the winged dragon soars into the sky. Faithless friendship leads to long complaints. Failing to come as promised, he tells me he's not free. At dawn I gallop along the river bank. At dusk I halt my steps in a northern outlet. The birds alight on the rooftop. Waters gird my house below the hall. I cast my jade ring into the river, drop my girdle gems on the shore of the Li, plucking sweet herbs in this fair island. I'll send them as a token to my handmaid. Time once gone by will never come back. I will just loiter around to ease my mind. The great arbiter of fate. Wide open are the gates of heaven. On clusters of dark clouds I ride, bidding the whirlwind herald my way, and icy rain sprinkle the dust. You, my lord, are circling the sky and descending across the mulberry hollow to follow you there. Teeming with people are the 9 continents, yet in me rests the power of life and death. The Lord soars aloft, roams serenely in the sky, borne on pure air, he drives the light and shade. I and my Lord advance together with speed to greet the sovereign on the 9 ridges. With my spirit robe long and flowing, my jade pendants in variegated hues, a male and a female I blend. What I've been doing is unknown to men. I pluck the holy hemp and jasper blossoms to bestow on those who live far from home. As creeping old age draws nigh to an end, not to be close together is to drift apart. Riding a dragon carriage, the wheels rumbling, high he gallops as he mounts the sky. Here I tarry, twining the Cassius rigged into a knot. The more I think of him, greater becomes my sorrow. My sorrow is great, but nothing availed. I only hope the present will last and get no worse. Of man's life there is indeed an arbiter who could do anything about parting and reunion.